I've just lost my global executive dream job. It was during the tech crash. What am I going to do? I loved that job. Or did I? I felt like there was something missing, something else was calling me. And then I could hear my dad's words. Kathleen, follow your heart. It was like the universe wanted me to pivot. I just had no idea into what. And then I met Kabir, this tall, beautiful man from Senegal. Ah, bonjour, Kathleen. Je m'appelle Kabir. J'habite au Sénégal. Je suis au Canada to study engineering. And I will return to engineering, to Senegal to teach them engineering. In the first 5 minutes of that conversation with him, I knew what I was supposed to do. I had gained all this knowledge and experience, and I was supposed to share it. And I was meant to go to Africa. Now, I had never been to Africa before, so I had no idea how this was going to work. But I so believed in my heart I was going to figure it out. So, to follow that dream, I had to sell my beautiful house in High Park in Toronto. And I moved in with Kabir. The thing was, he lived in one of the most dangerous areas in Toronto. And I had to have him escort me in and out of that building every day because I was so afraid. And then my Passat lease was up, and I bought a beat-up old Jetta. I was ready to give up, and I started applying to executive jobs. I got an interview in Cambridge. So I drove that beat-up old Jetta in a winter storm out to that interview, and I remember after the interview, the eyes of the VP on me as I was going towards my car. And I got there, and oh my God, the car door won't open. I have to walk all the way around to the other side in my long winter coat, in my beautiful suit, and climb in over the passenger seat and over the stick shift, and I knew I was never going to get that job. I wasn't supposed to get that job. I stayed on my path. I got back on it, and I decided I'm going to do my master's in international development at McGill University. I just have to write my GMAT. Well, that was easier said than done. I actually really struggled writing exams. But I studied so hard, and I remember distinctly sitting in that stuffy cubicle, finishing the exam, knowing the score I needed, and I hit the submit button. And the score flashed up in front of my face, and I couldn't breathe. I just had to get out of the building. It was pouring rain outside. I was soaking wet, and I was sobbing. And I had failed. I was so ashamed. I just couldn't believe I could still be so stupid. It took all the courage I had, and I kept going. And you know what? I found a better way. My heart was right. Within 6 months, I was accepted on a trade mission to Africa. And within 2 years, I was a senior consultant working with women-led social enterprises across the entire continent of Africa. And oh, those women have taught me so much. And Kabir, Well, that's another story. I am an ordinary woman who has been on an extraordinary journey because I followed my heart. And now, over 50, I am following my heart again into new possibilities. Because I am not ending. I am just beginning. I am not losing my beauty. I'm discovering the depth of my extraordinary beauty. And I am not invisible. I am learning to be truly visible. And I am not afraid. I'm becoming fearless, finally. And I'm not slowing down. I am gearing up to fully embrace this life wholeheartedly. I am the age of possibility, and so are you.